$10 billion, 100 million users, and a product that feels like a cultural phenomenon. That's where Notion is at today. They built a $10 billion empire using free product marketing. But here's what most people miss about their meteoric rise. Notion didn't just get here through massive ad spends, a huge sales team, or growth hacks. They built a $10 billion empire using something far more powerful: their own users. Think about it. Every creator who builds a Notion template becomes a product marketing lead magnet, not just for the creator's own business, but for Notion itself. It's pure marketing genius. So in today's episode, we're diving deep into how a startup that once was on the brink of failure engineered one of the most brilliant product marketing strategies of all time, and how you can apply these same principles to your business. So in the next 10 minutes, we'll break down Notion's journey from where they are at today to how they first got started. We'll explore how they turned a clunky product into a template-driven system that essentially markets itself. And most importantly, we're going to extract some actionable lessons that you can apply to your business today. Whether you're building a SaaS company, creating digital products, or running a service business, Notion's community-led growth strategy offers a masterclass in product marketing. This is how Notion built a $10 billion empire with product marketing, and what you can learn from it. Welcome to the One Person Startup Podcast. I'm your host, Amado Aguilar, and this is where we break down marketing strategies behind the most successful tech companies. Today, Notion is everywhere. From personal to-do lists to entire company workflows, it powers the workspaces for some of the biggest brands like Pixar, Spotify, and Amazon, as well as millions of students, freelancers, and entrepreneurs. But Notion wasn't always a $10 billion giant. In 2018, they were on the brink of failure. Their product was clunky, the growth was slow, and they were running out of money. So co-founder Ivan Zhao even had to move back to Japan just to cut costs while they figured out how to pivot. This was the game-changing decision that helped them rework Notion into a template-driven, shareable application. Instead of just being a note-taking app, they turned it into a system where users could build, customize, and share their own workflows. It was this one shift that gave users full customization flexibility, it made the product easier to use, and it created a built-in referral engine. Notion didn't need ads, they just needed every user to bring in more users. So by 2019, Notion had found their product market fit. But what happened next is where the magic began to happen. They practically handed their marketing over to their most advocating users. Thomas Frank, for example, had built a YouTube channel around Notion, pulling in millions of views. Then you had Mary Pullen, who launched the Notion Mastery course, becoming one of the top Notion creators. And then you had hundreds of other creators. One, for example, was Islo, who started selling templates, making 6 figures a year. And it wasn't just big names. You had students who were sharing their Notion study systems, freelancers who built Notion dashboards just for their clients, agencies who created content marketing workflows, and then you had entrepreneurs who built business trackers, hiring systems, and so much more. Every template that they shared meant it was new users for Notion. Notion didn't just sit back and hope users would find their application. They engineered an easy way for their current users or their template creators to do it for them. And the result of this was a self-sustaining marketing loop. Users created templates, then creators shared those templates, and then new users had to sign up to use those templates. Users created, creators shared, new users signed up. It was marketing genius. Today, Notion powers workspaces for companies like Pixar, Spotify, and Amazon. Plus, it helps millions of students, freelancers, and entrepreneurs. And here's the wild part. Notion barely spends anything on paid marketing. Instead, they built a product so shareable that it markets itself. Think about it. Every time a creator builds a Notion template, they're not just promoting their own business. They're promoting Notion itself. It's pure marketing genius. Notion's strategy is to let their users do the heavy lifting. With over 7 million YouTube videos about Notion, with over 4 million publicly shared templates, and thousands of paid courses all built around their app. Every template shared equaled free marketing for Notion. So the question is, how can we apply Notion's strategy to our own business? And one way to do this is to start with a free product, a lead magnet. A lead magnet that solves an immediate problem for your audience, and then makes sharing beneficial for your audience. Notion did this by offering a free plan with core features, letting users hit limitations, then nudging them to upgrade, incentivizing referrals with account credits and cash. So ask yourself, does your free product promote your paid products? Notion didn't just win by running ads. They won by building a product that marketed itself. And if you're tired of grinding for every single sale, it's time to rethink your strategy. I break down exactly how to do all this in my 5-step product marketing blueprint. Inside, you'll learn how to use social media to attract the right customers, how to build funnels that convert attention into sales, and how to design products that market themselves just like Notion. You could get the free blueprint here in the description below. The bottom line is that the best marketing strategy is a product so good that people can't help but share it. Notion proves that. So how can you apply Notion's strategy to your own business? They created a product in which their users can easily share their Notion's templates, which push new users to open new accounts. Notion used their product sharing feature to expand their reach through their creators' work. The strategy works perfect for SaaS companies. But how does this relate to the everyday creator building smaller products? It comes down to something that you could easily share with your audience. Start with a product that you can give your audience for free, like a lead magnet, and implement content that they can apply to solve their current problems. Then, provide the next logical solution to their upcoming problem within the product itself. Notion had a clever strategy. They gave away a free version of their product that included basic features, templates, and tools that solved people's immediate needs. And then when users wanted to do more with the product, upgrading to the paid version was a natural choice. It was like trying a free sample that was so good you wanted to buy the full product. Notion didn't win by running ads. They won by building a product that marketed itself. And that's exactly what I break down in my 5-step product marketing blueprint. It's a system designed to help creators, consultants, and entrepreneurs turn their product into a marketing engine. Inside the guide, I'll show you how to use social media to attract the right customers, how to build funnels that convert attention into sales, how to create email sequences that keep your audience engaged, and how to design products that market themselves just like Notion. So if you're tired of grinding for every single sale, this blueprint is your shortcut to sustainable growth. You could get the 5-step product marketing blueprint inside the description below. Because at the end of the day, the best marketing strategy is a product so good that people can't help but share it. That's it for this episode. I'll see you next time. Amado.